Yo Yamamo Aquaba Strong so Edeba POG Media. So yes, just as half no about open subscribe na one like Media no and the Amel Bitimin so Ashe Media no na afro and so and sa Akabi. And please click on the notification bell no send the any news be out to platform no so I won't so one no dear air call any dear air by air call yen send na yadin some do na no air de abro no Ato.F and some no enko ye de enko die na Ato.F some no na and some do na air de abatuja ewo ho a NDC for and they have seek to petition the ECOWAS and the international courts no na omaya de omakoka omonse ede atro mo ewo Akroma Odame no hona enye easy NDC for lawyer for kukudampana eja omagada se omode asemi ye de ko we abra one of them edin some de tuja medamase inkwiti.
To what extent now case we and travel call? I mean,
well,
general legal,
general legal concept.
Yeah.
Oh, may make and even though it's not in our laws, but my proposal going forward, and of course, for me, and I know our party will not go and petition the general legal council as it is now. No, we don't believe in that. Oh no, for me, we believe in the court of public opinion, and the judge sitting on our Ato.F case, we respected judge, we salute her. But I'm saying beyond this, I am saying that there should be a higher authority beyond Ghana, especially within ECOWAS or African Union, where if you have a grievance on such matters like this, grave issues like this, on Odame, you should be able to refer to it. Not only on Odame issue, but on electoral matters, I will say it may refer Emma or more. Because you see, sometimes, yet now your mind, sabi, anything, or I mean, any resurrection ever, or any coup d'etat, before the African leaders will begin to say, oh, let's allow bygones to be, let's make peace come whatsoever. No, there be. I was saying, as some way by, we should be able to petition a higher body within ECOWAS. Say, ECOWAS, this is our Attorney General. This is what we're doing, because we know, sir, we are not going to get justice within the Ghanaian authority. No, we are petitioning you to look into this matter for us.
But we are sovereign country.
Why do you think that we go to the International Court of Justice? Who sentenced people like Bagbo and Chastel and Ewemo? Say International Court of Justice. Say court or Liberia. We have courts within Cote d'Ivoire and the rest. But we go to that higher level. There should be a system where we can report some of these things. Where say justice for Ghana, we can go to the higher authority, which is ECOWAS. After all, they are what? Heads of state. They have also, you can't say trade, we trade amongst ourselves. They have the economic department of ECOWAS. They have other sectors, including the judiciary and so on and so forth. And so if we have something like an ECOWAS court, where we can take our grievances to, we should be able to carry and petition them and say that, Odame, this is what they are engaging in. This is a serious offense that he should be resigning by now. By enjoying no person here fast now then so that he can go and speak to some media houses so that they can water the thing down. It will not work. His cup is full. And so as soon as possible, on even electoral matters, send an electoral commission there should be a way where we can also write or petition to the electoral bodies outside. And necessarily observers about so that when we are not satisfied with what the Messiah is doing on certain matters, especially on the missing BVRs and so on and so forth, we can report for them to look into it before an election is done. We don't want any surprises on the SAL issue. Never. But we don't agree. And so for me, Odame is in a serious trouble. And as an Attorney General, say ACP Agojo he tried to put ACP Agojo, and Martin Kpeku said it. He pulled him in just like that. And you should be wondering why President Akuffo even had to withdraw Gloria Akuffo. That's his former boss as a Minister of Justice. There should be something, I'm telling you, investigate it. The former Attorney General under President Akuffo, Gloria Akuffo. I didn't know President Akuffo, they got Odame by. There were certain things, Odame is the hatchet man for Akuffo in some of these things.
Okay, talk about electoral matters now. Yamna registration exercise. At least easy. What the guy can say country anymore. But say what the 2 days we have account. Emwa.
Of course, Ebeboa. She has to succumb to the pressure. Her staffs are on the ground. 2 days or 3 days of the exercise, it didn't go well. Obianim said there were 40, with their machines. And so it is only proper and fair that that opportunity, you extended, because you said how many days from the 7th to 27th, and if within 2 days there's been lapses or challenges, it's only proper for you to extend it. And so reasoning, I mean, for me, I think that it makes sense. Say, ometie Ghana for soon, say, ombe extended. And so that is one aspect. But I mean, what I want to say about this limited registration exercise, I say, I mean, share your national executives, regional, constituency, branch, assemblymen, and ward coordinators, and so on and so forth. And so far, so good. And I know that there's been a number of challenges at Abba. But then, Maminka, especially through Kaswa Ewutu Senya East, on the challenges as a Muslim, I'm very much concerned because when we say the number of complaints at Abba at the level, no say, they are challenging a lot of the Zabrama for Nifulani for no. Up to now, I see.
Zabrama for the Fulani.
Zabrama for Nifulani. Say, I'm going to mean Kachuya, then you are not a Ghanaian. How can you use tree as a yardstick to judge who is a Ghanaian, who is not a Ghanaian? How can you? Even Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Kasa, can you resent now or teach you? Say, or a man prisini.
Yeah.
So how can you open teach you? Not any problem. Because of the there are thousands and millions in the northern Ghana and even the Volta region, and even outside Accra, who cannot speak the true language.
Yeah.
How can you say that they are not Ghanaians? That's why the mere appearance or say Oboni didn't say Aisha to Seidu and I say Latifa to Abubakar say oh they be on your Ghanaian. You are challenging. Inti Kaswa say Oma challenge be brave kwa. Get to serve. Oma challenge more than 1,000 people. And so I ask myself, who is a Ghanaian? The constitution is clear. But because these people are Muslims and then they are Zongo people, no, we must deprive them from registering because they are going to vote for a particular what?
But that's what the because
Nima the same thing. MP of course. How? And I mean, can you see they preach virtue and practice vice?
How?
Samir Anka, that is why you saw a video of one of the Fulani people that you've taken this for granted. Obama in 2016 saying to Abamao, and some of our people voted for you. Now we come and we want to register as Ghanaians. You said no. And NIA card, there be. Voters ID card, there be. Passport. I say the chief of Fulani Koforodia, the Eastern Regional Koforodia chief. Fulani chief of Koforodia. Ne buy your passport. That's about 2-3 months ago. Obo the day say, oh yeah, then was be Fulani. Said no, we will not do the passport for you. I was there. The Fulani chief.
What is he challenging?
Almost challenging the bar. So on your Ghanaian. Meanwhile, the father is the Fulani chief of Eastern Region, Koforodia.
But the burden of proof, no, agent. They are all challenging.
I'm saying that is what the MPP government is made of, and that is why when they come crying, say we have a Muslim vice president, we have a Muslim national coordinator, and so on and so forth. Those people, excuse me to say, are not there for the Muslims. They are there for themselves. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, for God's sake, how many times haven't you heard say a number of times of these challenges? No, ever for I mean, it comes to Kremefo or Muslims. How many times? Then you wake up and you go to Tafsir. Or I call Masalachi Muso. I'm one of you. Or more called Tamale recently. Only Minister of Finance. Or Minister of Finance. What's a call your friend said Tamale? What could share imams? What say? Oh, we are here for you. This is one of you. This is blah 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 blah. Look at the Hajj board. Look at the Hajj board. What is happening at the Hajj board as a Muslim vice president? And then, for the first time in the history, Yamaya quota. When they say your quota, the Saudi authorities every country. Yamaya 6,700.
Yeah.
Say Muslim for be a person of Kobaikano. You have a quota of 6,700. As we speak, according to the Hajj board chairman, Oka chairman last week, Yeshua Masalachi, 6,000 Ghanaians have gone through the back door to Mecca.
Hey.
Oh no, 6,000 Ghanaians after a trade at Mecca. Under all the Christian presidents we have received from 92, from the Fourth Republic, everything there, or even from Nkrumah days, everything there, everything that. Of course, and that is why I'm saying because of the high cost, 75,000 Ghana cedis, 750 million. 750 million. Say a pilgrim should pay before going to Hajj. Why? Even though you say Hajj is not for the poor, Uniska, Nyankopon Amaosa will relief no. But then at least Obianim say onipa the farmers, the market sellers, and
yo uguswa hwe ejumedie no edema on subscribe like ejumedie na share na ma afoforo enso ensa enye dey enka ejumedie no ebi na aja jumedie no wa click on the notification bell so send be the news be to platform no so a onso wo hunu de echo ene de ba ensam no eguswa dey etwagu papa no anasa de o kase lawyer ye o se bibra ensam no mu pay ya wode ensam dodo na aye de etudwa yenko ne yenkonkotie medamase
about people trading small everybody and just a privilege say right said nyankopon I don't know boa ochirawa you need to embark on that journey. Now I call born who President Mahama 11,900 one fan call 12,000 11,900 or say was subsidized amamo one fan call Hajj now as a Muslim now what jump it from 11,000 almost call about 15,000 or so, and then it went to 30 something 18 and then went to 39,000 and then jumped to 75,000 last year and this year. And the amount for Omonim said they can use $3,000 less than 40,000 or 50,000 to go to Hajj.
City na ho de na basana.
City ni ka the city is 15.5 now, and that you are charging $6,500 per person. Meanwhile, our neighbors, the people, your friends in Togo, almost charge 3.5 million CFA. Convert it to dollar is $5,100.
What?
Togo ha. Benin is around $5,100. Benin. Nigeria is 6.9 million naira. 6.9 million naira Nigeria. And so when you convert it's around 5,400.
Hey.
You understand the point? When you convert it's around 5,400.
And I had the number 75,000.
75,000.
75 million.
750 million.
750 million.
And then he said, we are pushing a Muslim vice president. A Muslim vice president. Togo, Benin, Nigeria, their prices are less. Until last year, Omukota na yamama 6,000. Ghana, Omama a quota 6,000 for Muslims. Say Uncle Mecca. Just less than 4,000. And it's me for Hajj board Nikoye. Majority like 2,500. Echo through the back door. Echo Mecca. They went to Mecca. You can't stop them because they've seen that in certain places it is affordable. Why are other countries surrounding us affordable and yet Ghana is at a high cost, huge cost? People are making money out of Hajj today.
Today Ghana no, and I'm saying what was wrong.
Of course, of course. Until Ko Airport this year, pretty last 3 weeks, last 2 weeks, a lot of people, Emirates, Turkey, Morocco Airlines. I mean, people are just leaving the country.
Wow.
And you are saying that a Muslim vice president, and you wake up as a Muslim vice president. Now I'm imams amombra. Now I'm beji Hajj ticket, free Hajj ticket. Now I'm imam way beji free Hajj ticket. I'm chief way come and take Hajj ticket free.
I know
we don't know how they got it. We don't know. And imams they be said Debbie, I won't take this Hajj ticket because so person born Muslim now na Muslim for then should have subsidized the price. They said John Dramani Mahama.
Wow.
Subsidize the price of Hajj for everybody to afford, not only for a few. Why would you call an imam say beji Hajj ticket? Now say imam say Debbie mean to me because me I be that, and that's a farmer obi am say Debbie. So the mama obi there and the farmer no. So you should tell you the motive that they want those imams, and those imams are also calling us, telling us that this is what they are doing.
And said about your influencers,
of course, so that they can shut their mouths.
Wow. And
I'm asking the imams, the chiefs, and say, don't you see the real attitude of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia? How many times in the year 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, all the Akuffo Hajj? How many times?
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden. Last year and this year, you had the Malans for Echo Hajj, you had the Malans for Echo Mecca. Now, hey, Yaba, and no. And then you come, your Zongo community is screaming to say, it's not something that we should talk about. Where are the schools? No schools. Ultimately, Bisani said, oh, Satskawe Anka, what do I call ma imam no say Uncle Hajj, Abra Wako Bidano. Yamfanko sees senior high schools now, promise you can't even talk about it.
Wow,
the same finance minister, Moko now a friend Santa Mali, say Mo can say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on a Muslim, say, you the finance minister, on our throw say LGBTQ. Ma President Akuffo and sign a bill no. You the finance minister.
Yeah.
I mean I'm a Muslim. Okay, President Akuffo man is signing as a Muslim. Now you go and stand before the imams and chiefs of Northern Region Tamale, telling them that Bawumia is one of you. We should vote for him. He's a Muslim. And come Obama Yeden. If you believe in Islam, and the Mahmoud Bawumia will not sit down and tell us that he cannot speak about what and I say on to me and convince the president so on sign this LGBTQ no. Because the same person also we are Jarvis Smith and I'm but what me you have a question about nursing training no.
Yeah.
You're able to call the Minister of Finance say you should release money for them.
Yeah.
Jarvis Smith almost me instructions oh so almost me instructions why can't you now call on the finance minister to withdraw the letter of the LGBTQ so that the president can sign? Or why can't you convince the president? If the president is even interested in getting you to become president, God forbid, though, why is he not heeding to your call? But now, after pressure upon pressure, because President Mahama declared his stance that only last Eid, and Bawumia PK say, or no, on the LGBTQ, I mean, it's against it, blah, blah, blah. Why can't you tell your president to sign it? So, person who the president are, because both the Christian fraternity, both the traditional authorities, both the Muslim fraternity is against it. The Yana, the Nairi, and all the big chiefs, Jagbangura and the rest are against it. So why can't Bawumia ask the finance minister and the president say, President, sign it for us?
But I mean,
there's a motive.
I mean, Andam, Nina Soye, Yesika Sem, IMF, Aye Kwei, any issues are so a bit my back. Does it suffice?
Massa, Usha's car, yet shrill or mine way more.
Yeah.
IMF Skakwa and necessary, but COVID, send her by. Cast your brain back. COVID, send her back, Ghana. More than $2 billion. Me boy,
yeah.
What was the money used for? What was the money used for himself? So much charity said granite. Felicia Tete, Sanarugu, a piece, you know.
Yeah.
Or say Yama 20,000 Ghana cedis. Yama the constituency chairman say, Yama the DCE say. They share the monies amongst themselves. And then what is happening? Dr. Mahama, that's what I'm saying that nobody should come and tell us that IMF is behind and so on and so forth. There be other countries like Nigeria want banning I mean LGBTQ.
That's right.
Yeah, more loans and they're giving them loans. And the Europeans and IMF giving them loans. What are they talking about? Almost this kind and now we can catch power the fair. Originated appointment. Or say nobody should blame IMF or COVID whatsoever. It is reckless expenditure.
And I do we have. Okay.
But let me come to the issue of your friend saying the way. Minya, one of the things that are high as Kremofo, when say Omo Mecca recently, what did they say? Almost say passport price, almost increase passport price from 100 to 500 cedis. Me boy, almost increase 150 to about 700.
Yeah.
Acquisition of passport qua a demand among four. And we were the first people to have fallen into it because Hajj you couldn't do anything about it to help us. Say, even let's wait to see how best we can acquire our passports.
As head of economic
yes, as a Muslim
team.
vice president.
Yeah, Muslim vice.
No school to show, no university to show, nothing to show. And you go and promise the people Tamale say, "What we see Masalachi Maomo." Subhanallah. Who we see Masalachi Abra Masalachi and as a mosque bebre NGOs kwa ACMI bebre. That's the only thing you can tell them. You can't even promise them a university like President Rawlings and that the NDC will build UDS for them. You can't build any nursing thing for them. As a Muslim vice president, you are making hardship. Today, you may know you're about to celebrate it. I mean, Muslims, you eat in the next 2-3 weeks. The price of a sheep today, only 5,000, 6,000, you can't buy a sheep. Meanwhile, or join 50 million, 60 million, you can't get a sheep. Meanwhile, under President Mahama, 900 cedis. You get a very big sheep under President Mahama 2016. A cow today, only 8,000, 10,000, you will not get a good cow, a nice cow to be able to slaughter for your eat. And there, 10,000. Under President Mahama, ukita 3,000, 4,000. Ubanya big one, a cow. Today you need about 10,000, 15,000 to be able to buy a cow.
Yo, nyami sure so wa hwe dwumadi no ebedru sesebre on kan ho na on tre wa him na onye wo kese emfa mai de da yekoso ya ne pitiri aha ena yɛde nsɛm dodo na abɛɛdɛ ebesi nyame ɔnka ho na ɔnyɛ ɔkɛse na ɔntrɛ wɔ ahyɛ mu. There's still more other subsequent story to this ɛbɛpɛ sɛ obɛtwɛn na wɔti ɛde ama yɛ makra mu.